Hey guys, Will here from 3W Sport Fishing. Today I wanted to share with you one of the lures that has been really productive all my life. I've been fishing for over 30 years, and the Wordens Rooster tail has just been one of those lures that when I was a kid I always had a rooster tail tied on my line. And if I wasn't fishing live bait, and I didn't fish live bait too often, but I fished a ton of rooster tails, and I got to tell you, I've caught rainbow trout, brook trout, tiger trout, brown trout, largemouth bass, smallmouth bass, perch, pickerel, pike, got everything that swims, crappie, rock bass, sunfish, just a fantastic lure. And I wanted to share with you, this is these are all 8 ounce. This is a 6-pack, or I'm sorry, a 5-pack that you can get on. I picked this up on eBay for $11.99 and free shipping, and it came with these colors: the black and white with the black rooster tail hackle with a little bit of tinsel in it. This is not sure the exact name of this one. I call it lemon lime. It's also got a little bit of tinsel in the tail. Rainbow trout with a colored blade, brown with a brass blade, and then this is their, I think they call it a Vibric. It's their version of the Blue Fox Vibrics, and it's kind of creates a little ultrasonic sound, supposed to attract fish. I can't say I've caught any more or any less fish, one style to the other. We're getting a little rain, some rain and thunder moving through. You might hear that in the background. But 8 ounce is one of the sizes that I just really love. There's a quarter next to it to show you the size. It's great for rivers, streams, working the shoreline on a lake, either from shore or from a boat. Just a all-around fantastic lure. If you got some wind or some breeze, or you just want a little more casting distance, you can go up to a 6 ounce, and those work really well too. All these same colors, but the black, this is kind of like a silvery black. It's got a kind of a pewter colored with the black scale pattern and a silver blade. I think this one is called Coach Dog with a brass blade. This one, I've had good luck with that. If I had to pick just, maybe a half a dozen, I could leave this one behind. This is kind of a silver, white with a silver blade, silver scale pattern. This is another one in the fluorescent with a brass blade, and I keep that in there because sometimes just a color change can make all the difference in the world. You may be fishing the white with a silver blade, switch to a white with a brass blade, and can make all the difference in the world. But I just wanted to share this kit with you. Really great colors. 2 of my absolute favorite colors are the brown, just like that, brown, brass blade, black, silver blade. The Coach Dog is really good. Anything that represents when the bite is tough, maybe a week or 2 after opening day for trout, you move to colors that are more natural, especially if you're fishing clear water. The fish have been stung, there's a lot of pressure, they've had everything you can imagine thrown in their face. And things that represent, they might mistake this for a crayfish, things that are more natural to, that represent the colors of a minnow. So, just wanted to share that with you real quick. The other thing is retrieval speed. Try changing up the speed of your retrieve. And a lot of times people overlook spinners for jigging. They can be really productive for jigging. If you have a fish finder and you can, get an idea where the fish are, and try different depths, just jig it. I sweep my rod tip up about 4 feet or so. Not too fast. And you got to play with that too a little bit, see what the fish want. But jig it, and as soon as you drop your rod tip back down and that lure starts to flutter, that's when you're going to get bit. I find that to be true for trout, suspended bass. I don't know what it is about when it falls. Maybe they see that as like a bait fish that's weak or struggling or just about to die. And the lure also puts out a lot of flash, probably makes a little bit of noise if the blade comes up and hits the body. But that's when I get bit. And the other thing that I use for trout is a really small, I think this is like a 16th ounce lead head, hot pink, fluorescent yellow, and black. And then we fished the little Berkeley 3-inch power bait worm. You get 15 in a pack. It's like $4. And but hot pink and bubble gum are the ones that are the most productive. Other ones work. I use natural, that kind of is really close in color to an earthworm or a nightcrawler, but those work really well too, particularly on bass. The trout, for some reason, really like the pink in all water conditions, cloudy days, sunny days. It just about blends in with the head. I don't know if that's showing up in this light, but that's kind of like a fluorescent purplish pink color. So check it out. You can pick up this assortment on eBay for $11.99. 8-ounce rooster tails, comes in a variety of colors, and highly recommend it. And like I said, if you want to go up a little bit for a little more casting distance, fighting the wind, you can try a 6-ounce. And you can also go down to like a 16th ounce, some of the real small stuff for smaller streams. I don't use too many of those, but I have caught fish on them. My most productive sizes by far, that's basically the point of this video, is 8 ounce and then the 6 ounce. Thanks for watching 3W Sport Fishing, guys. Really appreciate it. Give the video a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Leave a comment below, good or bad. And if you like the video and you want to see more, hit the notification bell and you'll get an alert every time we upload new videos. We will be doing some videos. The schoolie stripers are starting to move in here in the Northeast. We'll be doing some videos on that with some action on the water, talking about some of the gear and lures that we use, live bait. And so I think you're going to like checking that out if you do any saltwater fishing, or if you just want to check out some saltwater fishing. Thanks for watching the video, guys. Tight lines.